Trevor's going to kind of walk us through our recommended roadmap of next steps.
Yeah. So I think we've mentioned it a few times, but certainly if you haven't gotten the base property, so the sort of fundamental GA4 property installed on the site, either hard coded on the page or, what we would really recommend at this point is through a Google Tag Manager container. Secondly, I think, we talked about having some intentional conversations about what it is you're looking to track. That is a conversation I would recommend having sooner rather than later. If you do have views now, for instance, in your universal analytics setup where you're looking at different microsites, or you're looking at, say, a team raiser or an events platform, all of this now has to be set up as essentially different UA properties. Certainly, I would recommend, whether it's something as simple as a list that you pass around internally, or getting people together in a room, what is it that we want to track? What needs to be taken from the existing universal analytics setup and put into GA4? Certainly, we've had the opportunity to help a lot of our clients migrate over to GA4. So we're relatively confident. One of the benefits with GA4 is that Google has recognized that there needs to be a degree of flexibility in how people create conversions, especially given the increase in the number of technologies, both commercially and of course in our sector, that are available. So, your checkout process changes, the way people purchase changes, people's behavior on website changes. All part of the benefit is that they've opened the floodgates, so to speak, in how these conversions can be set up to adapt to these different technologies. Starting to think through what you want to do with your universal analytics data. I don't think we at Yeeboo have a perfect answer yet as to what it is, or where it is you should be keeping that universal analytics data. Certainly, I understand that some of these metrics aren't one-to-one, but understanding website visitors during December over the last 5 years, regardless of whether or not it translates perfectly to GA4 as a metric, is going to be something you want to be aware of and keep.
I've exported this data into a snapshot report, so I know month over month for the last number of years, here's my kind of, hit list of key information, and that's one way to kind of save it. You could PDF it, and keep it there. It's going to lose its source in terms of like that data automation coming into Data Studio.